Hello, welcome to another video. And I want to talk about the Pro Bowl today. And boy, I don't think I am the only one that's going to say this, but it should probably just go away at this point. Quickly, I want to say thank you for the love and support on my last video. It means a lot. If you enjoy, consider leaving a like and consider subscribing. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But back to the Pro Bowl. I saw a clip of certain things that they were doing in the Pro Bowl because, like, if I'm going to be honest, the Pro Bowl does not have any sort of, emotional connection to me. I wasn't old enough to really ever watch it when it was somewhat at its peak in probably the 2000s when they actually somewhat played a football game. I have only remembered the slow but very constant downfall of the Pro Bowl. I remember a time when it was always in Hawaii and it was just like a glorified vacation for players type of thing. And they got rid of that. I don't even know where the Pro Bowl is now. They completely got rid of the game. They're playing flag football this year, which I noticed, it does make more sense to not have full out contact type thing in just this exhibition game with your best players in the league. It'd be silly, right? But there was a time that I remember the competition kind of stuff, the skill competitions seemed somewhat interesting. There still could be more interesting ones that I'm just not thinking of. But overall, the ones that I've seen, it's gotten to the point of like, why is this at all in this goddamn Pro Bowl situation? And the main thing I saw was a power walking relay race. Why? Like, it'd be one thing if it had something to do with football, but just having it completely nothing to do with football is quite crazy to me. And like, the weird thing is there's so many different like physical things that they could just do for fun that actually would have people interested. Because I saw the whole like wide receiver kind of obstacle course thing, Justin Jefferson putting on like Mickey Mouse gloves. It was just, what do we even do? They've lost the plot. What is the point of this? This doesn't feel like anything to do with football. The only thing I saw that was kind of funny was the quarterback accuracy test, which is always going to be interesting to watch, just being honest. And seeing Sam Darnold absolutely shredded up after him playing absolutely terrible for 2 weeks was kind of funny. But the Pro Bowl also never has really, to me at least, felt like a bigger kind of deal like compared to other sports. Now, obviously, the other sports aren't contact like football, but like baseball always seemed like a big deal. Plus, they had the home run derby, it's always a big deal. Basketball always seemed interesting. Yeah, there was really no defense, but they made it interesting. Along with the dunk contest, though the dunk contest is absolutely atrocious at this point. They have the 3-point contest, which was interesting. I don't know. I don't really care that much about it anymore. I think the worst thing for the NBA is that they have a bunch of non-all-stars doing the competitions. I get you're trying to, expand the horizon of stars, but then you have scrubs shooting 3-point. Like, it just, send out your best and force them to do it. That's what people want to actually watch. It's like the home run derby. Get the best power hitters out there and have some fun. With the Pro Bowl and football, I feel like they would have such a better chance and just better kind of thing if they did more pure physical fun type of competition stuff. Like, have a competition for like longest field goal made, or make the field goals similar to like a 3-point contest where you do like from 30, from 40, from 50, from 60, and you get 3 kicks at each length. Winner, boom, there you go. It'd be fun. I would love to see Jake Elliott go 0 for 6 from 50 and 60 yarders, because there's no way in hell he'd hit any of them. But you have that. You have stuff with like linemen doing bench presses and stuff, which that's not as interesting, obviously, but I don't know, just I think they could make it more of like a combine type thing, but kind of spruce it up because they're professional athletes. I don't know. Like, people watch the combine so significantly more than they watch the Pro Bowl, it seems like. And I get that it's like, oh, your fan base wants to get better by deciding which prospect is better and stuff. So there's reason behind that, but I don't know. It just seems like doing a power walking relay race is the farthest thing from football. Like, I will not ever complain that they don't hit each other in the Pro Bowl anymore. It would be stupid if they did. But to do a fucking power walking relay race is so damn ridiculous. I can't believe it. But the other thing too with like the whole Pro Bowl that is, kind of ruining it in a lot of ways is that, years ago and whatnot, it had actual like value, and it had value for Hall of Fame candidacy and stuff like that, where nowadays it feels like it is so insanely diluted because majority of Pro Bowlers do not end up going to the Pro Bowl. And when they don't go, I'm pretty certain they still get to be claimed as a Pro Bowler. While then, their substitute, like, I don't know, let's say quarterback for the AFC, Drake May is a Pro Bowler. What? And how he gets to basically say his entire career that he was a Pro Bowl quarterback. Like, think of this. If he's just kind of middling, nothing spectacular, but nothing bad, he could essentially make the Pro Bowl 10 years to start a career. I don't know what a record would be for he could destroy, like, he could have a record or just something like that on his resume, which is totally, in ways, unjust if he doesn't actually deserve it. But with how the Pro Bowl works with the substitutions and all this, and how many people get to claim being a pro, like, it's so far lost the plot that it really has borderline lost all value, especially for, Hall of Fame candidacy. How could you really be like, oh, I'm a 4-time Pro Bowler, but 0-time All-Pro anything? It's like, okay, so you went to the Pro Bowl probably as a substitute. Who cares? And that's where it's like the All-Pro teams have basically just taken over what the Pro Bowl kind of should be at this point, because it should realistically be a glorified All-Pro team and then maybe do the competitions if they want to do something. I can't imagine they're making like big money or big viewership from it. It just doesn't seem that appealing. There's no like real grab like something like the home run derby has, or dunk contest. I don't know. It probably still does. But like other all-star weekends have. The NFL just doesn't have it, and they should really just do a solid for all fans, accept it, and get rid of the whole weekend. Because the NFL is by far like the biggest sports league in North America. They should just accept the fact that their all-star weekend just does not work with the NFL. The sport of the NFL, of being contact violent stuff, realistically, that's a lot of its appeal. Like, just like dummy in your head, like, ooh, people hit each other, fun. That would be like the UFC having an all-star break, almost. But I am sure I'm not alone. Be sure to leave your comments on your thoughts on the Pro Bowl and the weekend and everything, how ridiculous it was. Because I tell you, it was so crazy seeing some of the stuff. I don't pay any attention to it, so actually seeing it was kind of baffling to me. Be sure to leave a like, though. Consider subscribing. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend. Peace out.